Hi everyone, it's Haven. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I am doing a much anticipated video. I've had the full face kit from IT Cosmetics for about 2 weeks now, and I had a little bit of an allergic reaction on my face, which prevented me from using it, and I also had a lot of dryness, and so I just didn't really want to do a full face unless I had, a clean canvas to start with. And I do have a little bit of, blemishes and marks today. As you can see, my face is not exactly the clearest it's been, but I figured that would actually be the perfect opportunity to try this kit out because it's supposed to be full coverage. And so basically what I did is I went to tryitnow.com, and what I received was this cute little kit. It comes with all these things inside, but one thing I really thought that was important to mention is, yes, I went to tryitnow.com and I went ahead and ordered this. It was $39.99 for I think 5 or 7 pieces. But in the box there was a bill letting me know that my auto ship, my next shipment would be in 4 weeks, and that they would be auto debiting my account for I think it was like $99, and they were planning on doing that every 4 weeks. So you always have to be careful and read the fine print, which my mom always taught me that. So obviously I called them immediately and I said, hey, I just want the first kit, so go ahead and cancel all future shipments. But I just want to let you guys know that if you did go to tryitnow.com, you would have to follow up as soon as you got your shipment and cancel the auto ship. That's very important. Unless you do want to receive it every 4 weeks, you can customize your shipments and what comes in them and whatnot, but I don't know that I would be using this to the point where I need a new one every 4 weeks. So basically what I'm going to do is just open up this kit and kind of just dig into it and see what it can do for my pizza face I got going on today. So let me just get everything out of the bag and get things opened, and we will begin. Okay guys, so we have a few items here. First up, we have the Bye Bye Foundation in medium. We also have the Bye Bye Concealer. I did do a video on this. I have the full size here that I did a video on, so I'll probably just keep that sealed and maybe give it to a friend or something. And then also we have what's called a Tinted Skin Blurring Finishing Powder. So that is a tinted powder. It also came with a brush, a double-ended brush for application, and then it also came with this IT Cosmetics Vitality Lip Flush, which I guess you open it up and it's just kind of like a lip conditioner. So it's pretty, doesn't have any color to it. It's kind of just to give you some moisture. So I'm actually going to put this on real quick. Okay, so that feels nice and moisturized. But first and foremost, I'm actually going to prime my face because there's not a primer in this kit. So I'm just going to use what I use on a daily basis, which is the Laura Geller Spackle. I found this in my Laura Geller video. I discovered it and I literally have used it every day since then. It's my favorite primer I've ever used. But I'm still looking for a lid primer that I love. So if you guys know a lid primer, please comment down below because I would love to. I've probably tried about 5 to 7 of them so far, and I just haven't really found the one that wowed me. So yeah, I'm just going ahead and applying that primer. I love that spackle. I feel like it really is just so refreshing, and it kind of just gives you a nice little, like a blank canvas to start off of. So first what I'm going to do is actually address some of these blemishes that I have going on. I mean, this is kind of a big deal for me to share my face like this with you guys because I usually don't break out to this extent, but you know what? That's what beauty is all about, is making yourself feel beautiful, even, if you have imperfections or whatever the case is. So if you guys watched my Bye Bye Under Eye video where I created a fake black eye and went ahead and put this over it, they did provide a brush to me. It is an additional charge, but they provided a double-ended brush to me to apply the concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and just dig into that. Okay, so first what they say is to warm some up on the skin, which is what I will do. And this stuff, if you remember, is just very thick and it's almost like tattoo-like. It is not a joke. Okay, so I feel like that's kind of warmed up on the skin a little bit. So I'm going to take this firm end of this brush, just going to grab a little bit of product, and I'm just going to kind of start on my blemishes. I'm just going to kind of dot them around and go ahead and just get going. I mean, because I don't like this redness. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know who would be, but hey, that's what makeup's for. Okay, so now I have that on all of my blemishes. I'm just gonna go ahead and slowly blend the concealer into my skin. Okay guys, so I went ahead and put that concealer on most of my red spots. As you can see, I got a few serious ones going on here. But yeah, I also put it under my eyes and for my under eye circles. So next, I believe I will go ahead and jump in with the foundation. It says Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage SPF 50. We are in color medium. So let me go ahead and open this up. I think what I'm gonna do is pump some under my hand. I'm going to do 2 pumps because I don't know how much I need. And then there's a brush. It's called Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection Brush. This was to conceal it, and this is for an all-over. I have used this once before. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab some of that product, and I'm going to go ahead and just start out with this side of my face and hope this is my color. It does look pretty close. But yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and dig in and get started. Okay guys, so I went ahead and smoothed in all the foundation. I gotta say, it's pretty like tacky and wet right now. Clearly I just put it on, so it's probably gonna set in time. But at the moment, I feel like I really need to put on some baking powder to set this stuff in because it just feels really wet and slick. So obviously that means it's time for the Tinted Skin Blurring Finishing Powder. It's called Bye Bye Pores. And let's see, this color is, it doesn't have a color. Comes with this cute little pad, and then you open it up, and I have opened this before, I'm not gonna lie. I had some trouble getting the paper off, but you can see it's kind of like a medium tone powder. So what I'm gonna do is take the cap, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get some of that product in the cap. That does seem a little dark. Okay, I'm gonna actually take some of that just for fun and see how dark it is. We're gonna just kind of, it's a little orangey, but we're just gonna give it a shot. I mean, I really wanna get this set because it still feels pretty wet. So yeah, I'm gonna take that little bit of product, and I have this beauty blender I bought the other day that I've never tried. It's like flat. So it seems kind of convenient and like easy to get in those corners. But yeah, so I don't know if this is gonna be my color, but we are just gonna give it a shot. So let me go ahead and get some product on here. Seems pretty dark. Let's see how this goes. And we're just gonna go ahead and start under our eyes. Oh goodness. Ah! Oh my gosh, it looks like I'm smearing poop on my face. Oh no, I don't know if I can use this. Look how dark it is. It looks a little cray-cray. Let me just kind of smooth things around because, I mean, I think the powder is like 2 shades darker than the foundation. It doesn't even make sense. But we did one side, we're just gonna do the other side lightly. Ugh, that kind of ruined it. I didn't really like that powder. Let me go grab my regular baking powder because this is looking weird. Hold on. Okay guys, so I just grabbed my regular Airspun baking powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just see if I can use that same sponge and kind of get it back to a normal color. I mean, goodness, that was definitely like for a tan person. So I just want to get some translucent powder over that because translucent is what's up in my opinion. Yeah, so this is basically the cover up as far as full coverage. I mean, there's still some things going on. You know, everyone's got their own little imperfections, but I do feel like the coverage is not so bad. I just feel like everything's looking a little vanilla right now. So the last thing I wanted to do to kind of warm things up and give my face some dimension is use this disc right here. I have used this in a previous video, so this is not a tried and tested. It's called the Live Laugh Love Vitality Face Disc. It's an anti-aging matte bronzer, a brightening blush tint, and a radiance illuminator. So I am basically going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to just go right in with this bronzer. And I'm going to go ahead and focus on the chisel part of my cheek. Just give myself a little bit of dimension there. Go back in to the other side. Next, I am going to go in with this pinky color with the blush tint. I'm going to take this Morphe brush that I use every day for my blush, and I'm going to go ahead and tap into that. Just go ahead and do it on the apples of my cheeks only. And I'm just going to do my random spots just to kind of even it out. So yeah, I mean, I think that is just an awesome glow. I mean, of course, there could be a few things covered up a little bit better, but for a first try, I mean, I think this looks pretty darn good. But the very last step is the fun part, in my opinion. If you watched my contouring video, then you know that this stuff is pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and dip into the the Radiance Illuminator. I'm going to use this little brush by Morphe. It doesn't have a number. Oh, I'm sorry, it's actually by e.l.f. I just lied to you. The blush brush was by Morphe, that's why I said that. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and tap into this highlighter. And we are just going to go ahead and highlight that cheekbone. So let's go ahead and do it. Oh yeah. Man, that glow. It got me last time and it's getting me this time. It's just beautiful. Last time I made the mistake of putting too much highlighter on my nose and I looked a little silly. So this time I'm just going to play it down a lot more than I did last time and just stick to the very tip. So I'm going to stick to the tip of my nose, and then I'm also going to do my Cupid's bow. But yeah, just to kind of see that highlight is certainly speaking volumes. I really do like that highlighter. I think it's one of my favorite. As you can see, it just kind of is illuminating. That's the right word. But yeah, so I don't really have my brows or my eyes done, but I just wanted to give you guys a full face impression of IT Cosmetics. I don't know that I would wear this every single day. There's some full coverage foundations that I wear on a daily basis that probably would cover every single blemish that I have, but I will say that it's pretty darn good. I mean, I don't know that it actually fits into the category of full coverage. I would say maybe medium coverage, but maybe if the tinted powder was a little bit lighter, it might have actually smoothed things together nicely, but the way that I had to kind of cover it up and go figure it out, and I don't know, it was just a little bit dark, so that kind of threw me off. But I do like the radiance, you know, the glow and the little bit of warmth that the Vitality Face Disc gave me, so that's nice. This is definitely a favorite so far, if you couldn't tell already. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face and do my brows and eyes and lips, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and just did my entire face. I did my brows, my eyes, my lips. I actually tried out this new Sunset Boulevard eye look, which I decided to do a quick video on. So stay tuned for that. That'll be my next video. But yeah, I mean, I think the IT Cosmetics stuff, I think it's definitely something I would wear again. Probably when I'm not having as much issues with my face. I think it's an awesome medium coverage product, but I don't know that I'll be using it as my everyday foundation. So far, my two favorites have been Urban Decay All Nighter and Revlon Color Stay. Those two stay on my skin for like 24 hours at a time. But I just wanted to give the kit a try. As far as IT Cosmetics, I do feel like I have a nice little glow going on. I can see that shimmer as I turn. But yeah, so I just wanted to give this entire kit a try. So this is the full face using IT Cosmetics, minus the eyes and lips and brows. So, but yeah, so I hope you like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and please hit that subscribe button. Have a wonderful rest of your day.